So it is time. So this is the Infinite Game, and today I'm going to be talking about what cards actually decrease the most, and it's going to shock you. And please like, comment, and subscribe. So people have lied to you, right? Like PSA 10s are going down more than PSA 9s. I mean, you can look at the 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan. The card is down, in the last 60 days, the card is down about 62%. All right, so great. That means PSA 9 is supposed to be down probably more than that, right? People would think, guess. What do you think? 70%, 80%, 90%? It's down 40%. PSA 10, 1986 Michael Jordan Fleer card. And that does not include the $180,000 sale for the Jordan Fleer. Does not include that sale. And it is down 62%, which is a major issue compared to the 9. The 9 is only down 40%. The 8 is down 20%. And the 7 is down only 14%. So why is this a thing, right? Like, why? Like, why is a 10 down so much? Isn't that the investor? When investors are putting money in, the rich people are buying? Yeah, it is. And when things go bad, a lot of them are gonna try to sell off of it. And the collectors, they just wanna keep it. They're happy with it. Unless they're trying to upgrade, they're not gonna sell it. Unless there's something way better that you're trying to get, they're not gonna sell it. So 7s, 8s, 9s, more likely gonna be in collectors' hands. The 10s are gonna be investors. And also, honestly, the PSA 10 is just overpriced, right? I'm seeing PSA 10s literally sell for higher than BGS 10s. I actually sold a Christian Pulisic 2016 Select Prism, multicolor Prism. There's only, I believe, a pop 1. It's pop 1, and there's maybe 10, 20 PSA 10s, and a PSA 10 sells for about or more than a BGS 10. Doesn't make any sense because it's harder to grade a BGS 10. I almost guarantee that I can crack a BGS 10 case correctly, put in a sleeve, send it to PSA, and guarantee it's gonna get a 10. Not the same way for a 10 and for PSA to get a BGS 10. So I think people are overpaying for PSA 10s, but that's a whole different story. So what you should do, all right? So really when stuff is going down, I just think people should look more closely on PSA 8s, 9s, and 10s. Or PSA 8s and 9s more than they look at 10s, especially if it's a super rare card to begin with. What if it's a rare card? If it's an extremely rare card and a 10, there's only like 3 10s, obviously buy the 10, it makes more sense. But more sparsely populated cards, like 300, 2,000 cards, you know, those are gonna drop the most percentage-wise, not amount-wise, probably amount-wise well, but percentage-wise matters the most. So that's something that people really have to be careful with. And I would say the best thing that you have to do is, one, do your research. And if you see PSA 10s are going crazy, you might want to get the PSA 9 because it's going to take longer for people to realize that. And you may just sell it while it's going up. Or if you don't want to sell it while it's up, just hold on to it. And you're going to see less of a decrease in the PSA 10. Because you have a PSA 10, that doesn't mean you're safe. That doesn't mean it's not going to go down 50% or 60%. So be cognizant of that. And people are just going to go crazy. And when the market is amazing, the PSA 10 is going to increase the most. When the market is fearful, the way it is now, it's going to decrease the most. So yeah, I mean, if you're trying to make plays, PSA 10 is probably good to buy now because it's down so much. But when things are going up, I would say just think like a collector. Buy what the collectors are getting. Don't buy what the investors are doing. Don't buy what the flippers are doing. Definitely don't buy whatever flippers are saying. Don't listen to them. Maybe buy certain things what the investors are talking about, but really buy what collectors are buying. And buying the things that you like. That makes the most sense, and it's going to help you in the long run, because this isn't a one-day thing. You're trying to buy and sell stuff in the same day or in the same week or in the same month, and many times not in the same year. You can look at this as so many different players, right? I remember last year, a couple years ago, Chris Paul was like a cancer. It's like he's never going to win. You know, he's a disappointment, and now he has his team to Western Conference championships. They may go to the finals. If he wins a championship, guess what? It's going to increase his value, and he's going to be like, oh, he's so amazing, and blah, 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 blah. It's happened to Kawhi Leonard when he was on the Spurs. People didn't want to buy him. I think you should just zig when everyone else is zagging. People are selling off on PSA 10s, buy PSA 10s. Everyone's buying PSA 10s, buy PSA 9s. That's really how if you're trying to beat the market, you can't do what everybody else is doing, because what everybody else is doing is the market. I would say just be careful with that. Like right now, everyone's buying UFC, tennis, Formula One, pop culture cards. I'll be buying basketball. Or if I'm not buying basketball right now, I'm waiting to snipe on basketball. I think a lot of people are trying to buy football too. I might be trying to sell football. It is the off season. Hey, if you betting on Kyler Murray, wait. But Kyler Murray, I think, is going to have a great year. Or you're going to bet on Daniel Jones, wait. Maybe wait to buy him and buy him. I think people just say buy during the off season and sell during the regular season or after a big event. That may be the best thing to do. Giannis just moved on to the in the playoffs. Maybe it's best time to sell Giannis cards. Or maybe, just like last year when LeBron James won the championship, his cards went down because people are flooding the market and people don't want to buy cards especially from eBay. So just be careful with that. So yeah, if you liked the video or disliked it, just please comment and subscribe, and also like the video. And also let me know what topics you want to hear me talk about.